Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt with 86, and today I'm taking a look at Donner. This Donner microphone you're actually hearing me on right now, this is the Neotrack, and it's Donner. It's a company I have a personal great interest in, and more recently so because they make some pretty fun stuff, and this is kind of one of those fun stuffs. I definitely wanted to take a look at this. What it feels like, in all honesty, was that they witnessed a great success by FiFine to produce a fantastic, easy-to-use, great-sounding mic, and decided they wanted to take a piece of that. What you're hearing me on is raw recording at the moment, no post-processing of this Neotrack LX. It's metal construction mic with a metal base and a thread mount that's 5/8 only. There's no internal adapter for that, and it doesn't include an adapter to go 3/8 if you're looking to put it on a boom mount that's probably going to have a 3/8 mount on it. It connects very simply with USB Type-C to Type-A, and definitely worth noting it does include two adapters, one that's USB-C and one that's Lightning for phones that are capable of receiving the microphone. Alright, moving on. A 3.5mm headphone input is located on the back just below the gain knob. The volume control for the headphones is located on the front of the mic. Inside the mic is a two-purpose mesh diffuser. It helps to evenly light the mic and the LEDs on both sides from top to bottom. The second purpose is it's a little bit like a pop filter and helps a little bit with plosives. And just as a note, it uses almost the exact same FiFine color cycle from their original Ampligame microphone. Inside the microphone is a single mono condenser suspended right in the center. The pickup can be adjusted with that gain setting on the back, and the gain settings are a little bit weak. At 100% normal voice, 8 to 12 inches away, I get about -12 decibels in post, requiring some additional post audio to bring it up to my desired levels. However, for the sake of this video, I'm leaving audio post editing alone. It's going to be as raw as possible for the sake of you being able to hear the microphone. It's almost as if it intends for me to be directly up on the mic, similar to how you might use a dynamic mic. Let's do a rejection test real quick and see what we think about that. So what I'm doing right now is a rejection test around the microphone. I am directly in front of the microphone speaking into it right now, as you can see, though you might not know that's the front if I didn't tell you, but it is the front. So let's start to move around the microphone. I'm going to go this way, my right, to the back, to the left, my left, and then back to the front so you can see. Starting to move now. And I'm currently talking directly into the side of the microphone. The right side, my right side of the microphone is what I'm talking into now. Now as you enjoy this back shot of my head, I'm talking directly into the back of the microphone. My gain is at about 80% here. It should be picking me up to some degree, but hopefully not very well if it's doing a good job. Now I move to my left side of the microphone and I'm talking into the left side of the microphone. It should be very similar to this side of the microphone, except on this side now. Hopefully it's doing a pretty good job and giving you an idea on rejection. One thing I know most people will be interested in is keyboard rejection. How is it going to do with keyboard rejection if the microphone is close to the keyboard? Well, let's do that right now before we move on. Here is probably one of the more loud keyboards that I have, so we're going to do a little bit of typing with it, and as you can see, the microphone is maybe about 1.5 to 2 feet away from the keyboard. On the top of the microphone is a mute capacitive touch button. When you mute it, the lights go off, very similar to the Ampligame. And this is how you know that you're muted. The lights are a preset and cannot be changed or turned off, unless you mute, but you also can't speak. Well, I guess you can speak, but nobody can hear you. Nobody on the receiving side of the microphone can hear you. The mic with the bass attached that it comes with is pretty hefty, and without the bass, around 1/3 that weight, which makes it pretty comfortable for most boom arms, so you'll find it a good complement for even some of the more lower priced, lower quality boom arms. It should work pretty well. In my opinion, making the gain or the volume button depressible buttons that could add a few extra light controls or sound profile modes, or both, would be a nice feature in future renditions. A better stereo condenser capsule is also something I would recommend. I hope to see this evolution, though this does sound pretty great for what it is. I personally find it a pretty solid contender, but really it's up to you to decide based on what you have heard here. Good luck on your mic hunt and have a great day, night, whatever it is, and I'll see you guys in the next video that I do.